Marvel stuff. Loki Season 2, Episode 1, Runtime revealed, and plot. See what the Cosmic Wonder has to say about this and check this out.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and we have some great news about the first episode of Loki Season 2. Right now, based off of everything that we've heard about Loki Season 2 and everything that we've seen, it's shaping up to be phenomenal. And at the very least, we hope that it's going to be on the same page that the first season was. And so far, it seems like it is going to be. It has the same vibe, has the same tone, and I've actually seen a lot of people online mention this as one of the big reasons they love the show so much. And the great news is that the production team is the same. The music team is the same. Pretty much everybody that was in charge of the vibe of it is pretty much still the same. They worked on Season 1 and worked on Season 2 as well. And now we have a runtime for the first episode and a little bit of plot details about what's going to happen in the first and second, and a little bit of the third episode as well. We know that there are going to be multiple variants of Kang the Conqueror in the show, but it looks like it's going to come down to 2 very specific variants in the show, possibly 3. There's a lot of mystery that comes with the show, which is one of the aspects that I truly enjoy, not really knowing what's going to happen. But we know that this is really kind of the multiverse project. It's a super important project to the entirety of the MCU going into the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, and Loki himself is going to play a huge role in the whole entire Secret War storyline. So let's dive into it. If you're new, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on Loki and the MCU in general. And if you subscribe and leave a comment, you're automatically entered in our giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox Series X, a PS5, some Marvel Legends items, or some DC items as well. We pick one winner at the end of each month, and the winner gets to pick one item. So as far as episode 1 of season 2 of Loki is concerned, the runtime is said to be 45 minutes long, which is great. It's not short, it's not super long, but I think most fans are going to be excited that it's not a 30-minute episode, a 35-minute episode, especially because I think this project is one that a lot of fans are really kind of putting their faith into and are really excited about. Now, this report is coming from Cryptic HD Quality on Twitter, and this account, when it comes to runtimes for episodes of the Disney Plus shows, they have a pretty impeccable track record with it. They've been right many times about runtimes. And I'm glad that episode 1 is getting a decent time, because they're going to need to explain quite a bit and jump into the story that's going to set up and drive the rest of the episodes. And we know what's going to happen in the beginning because they're basically picking up right where we left off in season 1, except they're adding a little bit of a twist to it. Now, at the end of Loki season 1, he went back to the TVA, he went back to Mobius and Hunter B-15, and he tried to warn them, but they had no idea who he was. Now, we know why this is now. He is back at the TVA, and it's not an alternate timeline TVA thing or anything like that. It's simply the TVA back in time, which is very interesting because the TVA itself exists outside of time. And they even actually kind of address this point in the trailers that we've seen. Loki is time slipping, and Mobius takes Loki to see OB, and OB says, I can't fix that. It's impossible to time slip in the TVA, yet Loki is doing it. So what we know is that Loki ends up back in time in the TVA. It's still the same TVA. However, at this point in time, Kang the Conqueror is still the known ruler of the TVA. He hasn't invented the guise of the timekeepers yet. We know that ultimately something will happen at some point in time where Kang the Conqueror, or He Who Remains, gets in some sort of a situation to where he basically needs to be anonymous. He needs the people of the TVA and perhaps other people as well to believe in the timekeepers, and therefore he hides himself. But in the beginning of Loki season 1, we go back in time in the TVA, where the TVA is known to be run and created by Kang the Conqueror. And we basically know that Mobius gets back on Loki's side, even though at this point in time he's never met him before, but he gets back on his side because of the time slipping. It freaks him out, and it tells him, hey, this isn't normal. Something clearly is going on with this guy. I need to hear him out because this isn't supposed to be possible. And from there, Loki tells him everything, and we even see a scene in the trailers where Loki prunes one of the walls that has the timekeepers on it, and behind that wall is Kang. Pictures of Kang. And in that scene on the floor looks to be a head of one of the timekeepers as well. So it looks like Loki just simply walks into the timekeeper's chamber, kills them all, shows Mobius, look, they're robots, they're not real. It's this dude, He Who Remains, behind it. And we have to stop him. We have to make sure his variants do not destroy the multiverse. And from there, we know that him and Mobius are going to set out on a pretty specific quest. We'll get to that in a bit. But first, a big thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Many of you may know that I personally use HelloFresh and I love it. It makes cooking fun, easy, and it's affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit delivered straight to your door. And you might not know that they actually have seasonal recipes. Right now, since it's summer, they have their new Fresh and Fit Summer menu. So if you're trying to get that beach bud, but you're also trying to eat really great tasting food, it's perfect for you. Right now, it's peak time for summer produce, and HelloFresh makes sure you get all the best picks all season long. Their ingredients travel from the farm to your door in less than 7 days for quality you can taste. If you are trying to impress your friends this summer by doing some cooking for them, HelloFresh makes it super simple. They give you all of the ingredients and tell you exactly how to make each meal. And the best part is, right now, if you go to hellofresh.com/50cosmic, you can use code 50cosmic for 50% off, plus free shipping. That's hellofresh.com/50cosmic, and use code 50cosmic for 50% off your order and free shipping. Now, something that we believe happens that's been reported to happen that I think a lot of fans are going to be happy about is that eventually Loki does end up back in his present time in the TVA. The point in time basically where him and Sylvie killed He Who Remains. So eventually he'll go back in his point in time, and his relationship with Mobius will be the same. Everything they went through will have happened. Mobius will remember, Hunter B-15 will remember, Sylvie, everybody. We believe that he is sent back to the present time TVA because of a device that Ke Huy Quan's character OB gives him. From what we know about OB's character, he was kind of there at the start of the TVA, working with Kang. We've actually seen this in the most recent trailer TV spot. We actually see OB kind of helping Kang create the Time Loom, which is basically how Kang, or He Who Remains, created and maintains the sacred timeline. So eventually Loki is going to get back to the present time with Mobius, the same one that we were with the entire time in season 1. And they're going to go out and seek, well, 2 different people, really. 1, Sylvie, of course, obviously. But 2, a variant of Kang the Conqueror. And of course, we know that one they run into is Victor Timely. However, a recent report suggests that another variant is going to show up, and that is He Who Remains. And at this point, we're not really sure if it's the same exact one from the end of Loki season 1. We want to say no, but of course anything is possible in this series. It could just simply be another variant that is very, very close to He Who Remains. But the insider Can We Get Some Toast tweeted out, He Who Remains, X. No. But did say He Who Returns, yes. Checkmark. So He Who Returns implies that it might actually be the same one, but some insiders have called him a benevolent variant of Kang, which is true. He wasn't really evil at the end of Loki season 1. Well, he kind of was, but he was a necessary evil. He did everything that he did, pruning the other timelines to keep Kang the Conqueror away, to keep his variants away, to stop and prevent a multiversal war, one that he already won that almost destroyed the entire multiverse. So it looks like in some way, shape, or form, Loki is going to be teaming up with the variant of Kang the Conqueror, at least for a brief point in time, because you can never really trust any variant of Kang the Conqueror. Yes, there are some good ones, but at the heart of every Kang, they want to be the true ruler of the multiverse, even if they disguise that as keeping the peace and saving the multiverse from destruction. However, if it is indeed the same He Who Remains from the end of Loki season 1, there is a chance that he could be legitimately good, because he has already ruled over the sacred timeline for millions of years. And when he was describing the story of the first multiversal battle, he said it was eons ago. And for those who may not know, an eon is a billion years, and he literally said eons. So he has been fighting a big multiversal battle and been ruling the TVA for billions of years. Even if he was bad, he could be tired of being bad. We know that he got tired of running the TVA because he said he's older than he looks, and he's tired. Perhaps he sees Loki and Sylvie as a way to truly change things. He kind of saw that in them at the end of Loki season 1. Perhaps he sees that there's a different way to go about it now. But of course, we do know that Loki and Sylvie eventually get back together. It's been told that they're going to explore the romantic side of their relationship even more, which is still kind of weird, but an epic Loki thing to do, fall in love with yourself. I love it. And I'm looking forward to seeing other variants of Kang the Conqueror, badder variants, and possibly even better variants as far as goodness is concerned. Either way, we're in for a wild ride with Loki Season 2, and the first episode is a decent length. I'm glad it is. I'm sure you all are as well, but let me know your thoughts about everything in the comments down below. Please don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest Loki and Marvel news. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
Subscribe, like this video, have a great day, and please like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and see you guys. Bye.